With more than 90% of the Great Lakes covered in ice, the Coast Guard has had a tough time and has a tough job ahead of them smashing a path for commercial ships. And they're starting off the coast of Green Bay. Ted Rowlands has more.
On board the Coast Guard cutter Mobile Bay on the first day of what they call the breakout.
We've seen upwards of 4 feet of ice.
Commander John Stone and a crew of 20 have the daunting job of breaking through the near record thick ice in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, so these ships can start moving after a winter of hibernation.
Getting the shipping industry moving with all the goods that they'll be carrying: coal, iron ore, fuel, grain.
Last year, more than 90 million tons of product moved through the Great Lakes. The James Oberstar is scheduled to leave this week. If this were a normal year, the Oberstar would get into Lake Michigan through Green Bay. But because the ice is so thick there, it's going to have to turn around in Sturgeon Bay and go south. Today's mission is to not only clear a path to Lake Michigan, but also to create a turning basin so the Oberstar and other ships can turn around.
Without us breaking a path out here or carving this turning basin, really there's no way that they would even be able to leave the pier.
More than 90% of the Great Lakes is covered in ice, the most in 35 years. We shot this incredible aerial footage last week. Wow. From above, you can see how much work is ahead for the Coast Guard's fleet of icebreakers as the Great Lakes shipping season begins. The best way to get through the ice is to ram into it with the Mobile Bay's 670 tons of weight.
You combine horsepower and weight, and you force yourself up on the ice and try to break that ice and try to force yourself through.
It takes several hours, but eventually the Mobile Bay is able to cut a new path to Lake Michigan.
That is so cool. The ice on the lakes was so thick this year that many companies ended their shipping season weeks ahead of the normal time.